everybody, I'm Tom Vessel, and welcome to Week in Review, a video that we do so that we can tell you sort of kind of a summary of all the videos we put out over the past week. And then if you're interested in seeing more, we got links in the description where you can go watch the full review. So let's get started.
All right, just a small couple of things for me this week. I did a video looking at the different games in the Stereo Mind line of games. If you want to give those a score, I gave them a score of 8. But I was just comparing them, so check that video out if you want to see the difference between the original and classical Stereo Mind with classical music, and then the new one that is really just the same as the original. Spoiler alert. Go check that video out. And then I did an Essen preview, taking a look at 10 games I'm really looking forward to at the Essen Spiel Fair that are exclusively for 2 players. So go check that out if you want to see what I'm excited about that I haven't played yet and is going to be available there. There's a lot of goodies coming out this year, so I'm psyched. And that's it for me. Let's roll on.
Hey folks, it's Chris time now. I took a look at 36 games this week. Actually, the first 32 were in a single video. 32 games, a pile of small games I took a look at, ranging all the way down from a 4 up to a 9. So some great games and some awful games in here. But full reviews for Beasts, I gave a 7 out of 10. A neat cooperative puzzle game as you're playing cards out, trying to make the highest 3-digit number, but going through the entire deck, as you can kind of clear some cards out along the way. It's a neat puzzle, has some production issues, and I wish the end game was more important, but I like the journey, so it's a 7. Next up, a 7.5 to Pinched. Pinched is a simultaneous reveal card game where you're trying to burgle a couple of different locations. Has some funny moments, beautiful production. I really like what Mighty Boards did with this one. Maybe a little more rules that I want to explain for the way to game, but it is a fun time, so 7.5. Next up, a great game. This game is killer, The Frozen Horror. This is a sequel to the original. This game is killer, and I think that this one improves and makes it a better mechanical design. Has maybe a few less of those outlandish moments, but it's still a game chock full of moments. If you want a party game that is kind of set in this dressing of a little bit of social deduction, mystery, and horror survival, this is a great one. So fun, simple rules, I love it. Then lastly, another just great game. This is Luthier. This is from Paverson Games, 9 out of 10. I think this is a phenomenal game. Heavy Euro, but a nice rule set. The game feels very elegant, even with a lot of rules in the way. But those rules kind of disappear, and then I find myself just focused on the fun very quickly, and I love coming back to this one. So Luthier, 9 out of 10. And that, folks, has been my week.
All right, the big thing for me this week was the Essen preview list that I did with Joey. So not a lot of reviews in there, just more some upcoming excitement that I'm excited to check out next week while we are at the Essen Spiel in Germany. So that was a big one for me. Went over 10 different games, that I'm really excited about and are hopefully going to be good that we can pick up next week. I did take a look at Cafe Barras, though, with Tom and came in at a 6 on this one. It just kind of fell a little flat. I wanted a little bit more gameplay out of it. There wasn't enough oomph, I guess, for the amount of time that you're spending in the game. I definitely felt like it was a little predetermined by the luck of the cards that come out. The end game somehow sneaks up on you, but is also just too long and repetitive. So I definitely would never say no to a game of this. I really like the setting. I think the artwork was absolutely adorable. It's easy to get into, quick to set up and play, but just kind of fell a little flat. So Cafe Bars is a 6 for me. Let's keep going, though.
Hey everybody, this is Joey Evans, and here's what I reviewed this week. First off, I reviewed Beasts with Chris, and that was it's a card shading game. Enjoyed this one. I ended up giving it a 7. This game is Killer Frozen Horror, which is the second in this game is Killer line. I like this a lot. I think it's very quick. I think it kind of has less misses than the first one. I liked them both. Gave this an 8.5. I also took a look at Marvel Dice Throne Missions, which is a new co-op version of Marvel Dice Thrones and Dice Thrones in general. I liked this a lot. Gave this a 9. There's a lot of content in that box. I also looked at the top 10 games I'm looking forward to from Essen. I did that with Camilla, and also I did a live Essen kind of look forward with Tom and Chris. Anyway, those are the videos, not reviews, all the videos I did this week.
Hi, I'm Wendy Yee, and this week there is one review I was in, and that was for Luthier, or Luthier, however you want to pronounce it. I gave it an 8.5. Great game, lots of interaction, and it's got these cool little mini game elements, Plus, the way that the actual turn structure is absolutely fascinating. So if you're into instruments and musical stuff and you want a beautiful game, go check out that review and see if it's for you.
Alrighty. Well, I did a review of some 6 short party games. Many of this, they weren't all very positive reviews, but there's some in there, so go check that out. Luthier, big giant game. I like it. There's a lot of cool things in it. I love the theme. It's just a bit too long for me, and just a bit more than I would want to. So that would keep me from playing it all the time. But I still give it a 7. I enjoy it and especially love the theme. I also reviewed Pinched. Pinched is a game in which you're chasing, going in and trying to find, you're robbing houses, but it's kind of, we're all trying to guess who's going where. I like it. Another 7 out of 10. Enjoyable game. Capybaras. This is another 7. A nice, small, little game in which you are you're playing cards and you are building your little cafe up and getting customers. A little shorter, actually, than I'd want a game to be. But I still enjoyed this filler. 7 out of 10. And then we went through, I played the Marvel Dice Throne missions. Really enjoy this game. It's probably a little harder than I wish it could be, but I like taking the Dice Throne missions in, and they just put so much work. There's so much content for this that I enjoyed it. So that is an 8 out of 10 for me on that one. And then Elden Ring. Elden Ring, I love Elden Ring, the video game. I like the theming. I mean, there's a lot of cool things, and they worked as hard as they could on it. But it's a 6. It's too much. There's a really boring section of the game, exploration. And yeah, so that's the games that I reviewed this week. We also did some live plays. We played Berserk. We played Roz live. We did a lot of previews for Essen Spiel. There are many different things that we've talked about. And looking ahead, I took a look at another shelf in the Dice Tower library. So check all that stuff out from last week. Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower Week in Review. I'm Tom Vassell. We'll see you next time.
Hey folks, thanks for watching another one of our videos. If you like our videos, if you like our channel, if you would love to game with us at one of our conventions, check out Dice Tower Cruise, Dice Tower East, and Dice Tower West. Fantastic conventions where we play games with wonderful people, a humongous library, and lots of other events and stuff. Also, don't forget to check out our channel, like and subscribe. I'm Tom Vassell.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a good thing we don't shoot on film anymore. This would be very expensive.
Oh yeah.